Hey, what's up, guys? The big fight is only days away for Sugar Mosley, Floyd Mayweather. It's been a long time in the making, and you know, it's finally almost here. Uh, First off, before I talk about winners, losers, uh, scenarios, I want to say this: I am not, I do not tend to favor one fighter over the other. Sometimes I'll argue with, or not argue, I don't ever get mad. Make a point with them if they defend Floyd Mayweather away, which I think is not very objective. Manny Pacquiao, people are obsessed with him and they're not being realistic about certain statements they make. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the sport, not of just one fighter. So with that being said, this is my unbiased opinion. Despite Floyd's character, which is not ideal, this is not a popularity contest. This is a boxing match. So that being said, Sugar Shane Mosley, how he could win or lose this fight. How he could win this fight. Well, first off, the obvious. He's a veteran, experienced. He's got the power. Speed. While I think he does possess speed still, I do not believe he once had when the speed the same he had, say, 8-9 years ago, which is understandable as most people as they age in the sport. With that being said, I think that he's going to have to, for the fight, really keep Floyd out of the center of the ring. Don't let Floyd control the pace by being in the center and just waiting for, Shane to get that jab going or trying to attack. And Floyd just countering all night. Shane, I think, needs to attack the body and attack it like he's never attacked the body before in his career. And he cannot, I repeat, he cannot get too, obsessed with, if he lands in one good body shot or a slight jab and start going crazy. He's got to really, really pick his shots. I think if he does that, I think he has a great chance to win this fight. So, that being said, how Shane can lose this fight? Well, I think Shane can lose this fight very easily, actually. If Shane, when he sometimes lands a lot of the time, he lands a few punches, and he feels that, I got this, I heard him or landed a good shot, he'll start swinging these wide punches. Even if the fighter's not even nowhere being hurt or looks like they've been hurt, Shane likes to swing a lot. He sometimes in his fights he puts one hand by his waist, one hand right by his chin. He's open to a jab. Why I think he struggled with Oscar De La Hoya. And I think Floyd will just exploit him when he tries to, start swinging, trying to make something happen, or trying to brawl with Floyd. Floyd is just going to counter him all night long, take a spot, get in, get out. So that's how Shane can lose this fight if the pace and style is Floyd's favor, which is let Floyd pop shots, not make it a brawl. That means the next Floyd Mayweather. How Floyd Mayweather can win this fight? Well, it's no mystery really. I mean, everybody knows what Floyd Mayweather's capable of. Everybody knows the extreme boxing smarts that he has, and he's a master in the ring. One of the smartest fighters I think I've ever seen. He reminds me a lot of Pernell Whitaker. Slick, smooth, hard to hit, fast. That being said, Floyd wins this fight by simply doing what he's done to every other opponent, bigger than him, smaller than him, whatever, throughout his career. He's got a pop shot. Pop in and out, pick your shots. Don't allow Shane to control the fight don't let Shane turn the fight into a brawl. Smart. Don't get caught against the ropes or in the corner, and keep the fight in the center of the ring. Fights in the center of the ring. I see Floyd, not having too many problems with this fight. Like I said, it's not really much of a mystery what Floyd needs to do in this fight. Just do what he's done every other fight. Be smart. Be smart. Use your head, not your heart. How Floyd can lose this fight? Obviously, by get into a brawl. I think it's a good fight, but people say that Floyd has great footwork. I do not agree at all. Y'all call me out on this. It's just what I see and I observed of Floyd over the years. Floyd really has no footwork. When Floyd in the center of the ring, wherever he is, his feet are always very, very planted. He takes these baby steps before he throws, he cocks back for the counter. He doesn't really move around and whatnot. And when he's dodging punches and he's doing his, his Philly roll, his upper torso leans to the back, his head moves all the way to the back and to, the left side of the shoulders, and he just leans back, and it's hard for guys to, hard to hit him. Well, that being said, I think there is a weakness with that. The problem being is that if Shane's fighting a smart fight and Shane is attacking the body all night, going 1, 2, 3, 4, and getting out, getting off Floyd and making Floyd, get the fight, come back to a neutral stance, both in the center of the ring, and I think that could pose some problems because, Floyd, he had success with Oscar. I think that Oscar ran a gas in the 7th round. Shane, I think, is in much better physical condition than Oscar is, or was, should I say. And, I think he's susceptible to losing a lot of points or losing rounds early by letting Shane just attack the body and get all his points. Floyd, he could also, I think, if Shane Mosley can get an angle and almost turn Floyd, like feint him, just turn him, when he leans back, when he tries to dodge punches, and he puts his hand by his chin, he puts his head all the way back, torso leans back. If Shane can turn him, almost like fake him out, come around and hit him with the right, I think Shane can knock him out. That's how I think Manny Pacquiao could give Floyd problems, a lot of problems by doing that, due to the crazy angle with how fast he turns, he strafes opponents. I think if Shane can somehow strafe Floyd Mayweather, strafe him and get him turned where, he has to react with his upper body to dodge those punches a lot quicker, I can see it being a long night for Floyd, and I can see, not out of the question, Floyd losing by a decision to Shane. That being said, winner for the fight. Really a toss-up. You have two of the best fighters of this era. I will have to give the advantage of Floyd Mayweather, though. I think at the end of the day, Floyd is very, very good at adjusting in fights. I think he's much faster than Shane is in his career. He's very elusive. I think he's just a smarter fighter, and I believe Floyd will not allow the crowd, Shane, anybody else to change his style of fight. He'll do what he's always done: top shot, get your easy points, go get that W, get the win. So I think Floyd Mayweather decision, 116-112, maybe 117-111, somewhere around those lines. Well, that's about my 2 cents. I missed a ton of things I've gone over, which I do apologize. I missed. It's only 10 minutes, of course, with the YouTube time constraints. So, I know there's tons of things we can talk about this fight in much more detail, but like I said, this is just really on the fly, trying to, get this out there, just throwing it out. So, I think that's about it, and the fight is 5 days away, and we'll be looking forward to a memorable fight. See you after May 1st.